Say, man, look out, Jack. We back with another banger. Hey, make sure you look out for your boy Tap In when we get in the comment, like, share, subscribe. Today we on Derrick Groves. My boy, him and his papa got his partner name. They been doing a run for about 2 months now, damn near. But Derrick Groves had been like off the map as you should be. But they said my boy, he deleted about 4 people. But if y'all don't know the story why he did that is because back in the day, his grandmother spoke against a crooked NOPD officer. I think he one of the head dudes in the NOPD. It was back in the 90s, bro. I remember this saying this story when I was a teenager. And he got the cop got his grandmother took out. So what Derrick Groves did was he hit 4 of them people, that dude's family members. He got his get back for his grandma. And hey, I can't knock him. I would have done the same thing because you ain't get that man a chance to, grow with his grandma and see his grandma together to have a relationship. So I mean, get back has no date, no time. And I can't knock it because I would have done the same thing you did because you ain't finna be walking around here. Your people ain't finna walk around. My grandma gone. My people suffer, so your family gotta suffer. So I totally understand. But let's get into this video. Hey, keep doing the race, my boy. Yeah, you did what you did. Got away. Your shit was calculated. You stand off the grid as you should, bro. Ain't no telling where you at, bro. I mean, keep going, YN. Keep going. You hear me?
Derrick Groves is one of 6 men who remain at large after Friday's jailbreak. Authorities encourage anyone with information about their whereabouts to call Crime Stoppers.
It's been 3 weeks since the Orleans Parish jailbreak.
So what's happening in the search for the last 2 inmates who are still on the run?
So we are nearing the 3-week mark now since 10 inmates broke out of the Orleans jail. 2 are still on the run.
One of them, Antoine Massey, has since been seen on social media in a viral post. But as for Derrick Groves, that is a different story. He appears to have vanished.
Derrick Groves is in serious trouble. Well, you can't read that writing, so small. But he is in serious trouble, y'all. Pray that he make it in alive. He is the most wanted out of all of them.
Alright, so look, this whole thing started way before them cameras ever caught Derrick Groves, aka Woo, walking down Baron Street like a ghost in the wind. See, Derrick Groves wasn't just some regular street dude caught in the mix. Nah, his name been ringing since Mardi Gras Day 2018 when them AKs lit up the air and turned the family celebration into a war zone. Derrick Groves got fingered as one of the 2 gunmen who straight added out that day. According to the DA, him and his co-defendant came through with assault rifles, raided the block, and left Jamal Robinson and Byron Jackson dead. 2 others got hit up too, but survived.
Groves was convicted last October of killing Byron Jackson and Jamar Robinson on Mardi Gras Day in 2018 in New Orleans' 9th Ward.
They say Derrick Groves and his people brought water to the city on what was supposed to be a joyful day. Now the trip party, they ain't had no gun, no surveillance, not even a clear motive. So what they do? Turn to the ground. That's right, prosecutors pulled his social media. He posted up talking reckless, bragging on them weapons, and even claiming credit for the hit. They say them posts had.
When are these YNs go? Bro, y'all are so weird. Y'all go on drills and go tell on yourself. I don't understand this generation of young hitters, you heard me? Cause bro, if I was a good crime, I am not about to get on social media and rep on what I done. I'm bringing under one of the attention to myself, and that's something you don't want to do if you a stone cold killer. You heard me? Like, come on, fam. Like, it's ignorant.
Had a chilling effect, played heavy in court since they ain't have no hard evidence. The screenshots and some shaky witness miles. Derrick Groves first got convicted in 2019, but the law flipped on him. Louisiana had to start doing unanimous verdicts, so they tossed that first conviction out. Ran it back for a second trial, but that one got trashed too. One juror got caught slipping, reading news about the case. That mistrial pushed things into overtime, and tried a third time. Juror couldn't even agree. Deadlocked like a jammed pistol, but that that Ford trial, October 24th, they finally hit that boy up. 2 counts second-degree murder, 2 counts attempted second-degree, life sentence on the line.
Damn.
Groves was tried 3 separate times in the killings. One was over.
Wait, hold on. I thought once you get tried for a M case, you can't keep getting retried like that. Or am I tripping about the law? Once you get tried and they can't find a verdict, I thought you can't keep getting retried like that. Or if they found you not guilty, you can't get retried again. I forgot how the law go. Dang.
Overturned due to being convicted being a non-unanimous jury. Another was a mistrial. During the third, the state secured a conviction.
But check it out, dude still ain't sentenced. Why? Because this lawyer got hit with a suspension, and the judge, she recused herself out of the blue. So instead of doing time up in Angola, Wu's sitting in Orleans Parish Justice Center waiting, burning daylight. And while the system dragging their feet, dude plotting, tension brewing behind them jailhouse walls. In April 2024, just months before he got convicted, Wu already caught another charge, battery on a correctional officer. He pleaded guilty to that lick.
Groves also has a criminal past in drug dealing in federal and state courts and stands accused of battering a correctional employee last year.
Wasn't no stretch of the imagination to think dude was on edge, already snapping, system playing games with his life and freedom, so he started moving reckless. Then May 2025 hit. That's when everything flipped upside down. May 16, 2025, early morning, real early, like 2 a.m., type of hour when only 2 kinds of folks are up, wolves and the ones they hunting. That's when Derek Wu Groves ghosted out OJC with 9 other inmates, right under everybody's nose. Whole spot slipping, cameras off, doors popping, staff asleep at the wheel, or worse, just ain't give a fuck. By the time the incompetent sheriff Susan Hudson realized what happened, 10 bodies was gone. No sirens, no alarm, just footprints and broken trust. The city panicked. Headlines started flooding. News anchors breathing hard. 12 trying to catch up to a game they already lost. While some of them other escapees got snatched up quick or tripped themselves up, Derek Groves, that boy dipped like he rehearsed it.
3 additional inmates are back behind bars after being on the run for 10 days. Linton Van Buren, Leo Tate, and Jermaine Donald were all arrested Monday evening.
Wasn't on no social media clout chasing shit. Didn't pop up in nobody's story. Dude moved like mist in the air. 3 days in, the only real trace they got was a blurry ass video. Barone Street downtown. Derek Groves walking like he owned the night. Calm, focus, no panic. Melanie Talia from the New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation peeped the footage and said he got a particular walk.
When you watch the video of him walking down Barone Street with Mr. Massey, you see that he has a very particular gait.
No lie, even in the shadows, dude moved like he ain't never coming back. But that was it. That boy Wu ain't been seen since. Meanwhile, law enforcement tried to flip the public on dude. He a convicted killer with nothing to lose. That's what they saying all over the news networks. Trying to paint him like a cornered animal, like shooting him on sight would be justified.
You know, he has nothing to lose. He's been convicted by a jury unanimously of murder. He's looking at the rest of his life in Angola.
But folks wasn't falling for all of that shit. At least not everybody. E.D. Keenan Dennis, Wu's younger cousin, was one of the ones that got caught. 24 years old, 2 months into his bed. Got booked on gun charges, armed robbery, kidnapping, the whole 9. When they snatched him up, they ain't just throw him in the cuffs and bounce. Nah, they flew him straight to Angola and let his pops, Kenny Jacob, talk to him one last time at the state police headquarters. That move definitely had ulterior motive. It was hoping Dennis would fold, snitch on his own blood, maybe say Wu put the battery in his back, told him to run. Kimmy asked his son straight up, did anyone coerce you? Dennis kept it 10 toes. Nah, Pops, I saw a chance and I took it. Nobody bucked me up to leave. Real talk.
Before state troopers flew 24-year-old Keenan Dennis by helicopter to Angola, they let his father, Kimmy Jacob, speak to him face-to-face at their city headquarters.
I asked him, I said, well, son, did anybody coerce you? You know what happened? He was like, no, Dad, I see an opportunity, And I took it. Did nobody buck me up to leave or nothing like that?
Still, Kenny Jacob ain't out here celebrating. He found out his son escaped while he was at work. He said a co-worker hipped him. The boy thought it was a joke at first. Said his boy hadn't even been in long enough to make a move like that. But when the truth hit, he just thankful it ended without bullets. Dennis got taken in smooth. No fight, no blood.
I don't see no reason why he'll have to escape out of a prison.
Jacob thinks
that's an extra 5 years in your sentence. Like, just sit there and do your time. Don't nobody want to go to jail though. I understand that. Don't do stupid shit out here. You won't have to go to jail. It's too many. It's too much out here to do. You got beautiful women out here, plenty of women for you. You got sports, football, all type of shit, bro. Get you some money. You know, don't do dumb stuff that's gonna get you locked up, fam. Like, I don't understand, bro.
Primary reason for his son's jailbreak was due to conditions at the facility and his criminal past when he carjacked a pizza delivery driver in Chalmette as a teen and served 5 years behind bars.
He take Ritalin, he take all kind of things for depression, ADHD. My son been suffering with that since he been incarcerated since the age of 16.
Jacob says he's glad that his son was captured by police without any fuss.
He turned his words on Wu. If you keep running, it's gonna make things worse. Come in with your people. Bring your lawyers. That's his cousin after all. Him and Wu's mom grew up tight. Family ties deep. Even when things get wild, some bonds still matter.
He pleads that his second cousin, Derek Groves, does the same.
If you keep running, that's gonna make the situation worse. Come in with the right people, your family, who you trust, get your lawyers.
But Wu,
don't, bro. This boy, he finna do the rest of the tired of his natural born life in jail. You're preaching to a dead choir. The boy is not coming back, and his family got money. Y'all, wait, his part of the family got money. That boy is gone. Hey, that boy is gone. He was the only one that was smart enough. Him and old boy got on the video IG live posting like, "Hey, you making it hot for yourself, bro. If you know you scared, go turn yourself in." But Buddy, Derek, he's gone, fam. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Buddy probably in a whole different fucking country. Got to be, bro. He's quiet as you should be, bro. If you're on a run, you should be quiet. You might be in a different state, bro. He's somewhere. Hey.
Wasn't listening, not yet. By the time June 4th hit, it been 21 days, 3 whole weeks since the breakout. The city buzzing, news vans parked outside courthouses, 12 working overtime, U.S. Marshals knocking on doors all over Louisiana. And through all that noise, that boy Wu still missing. He ain't post no selfies, ain't leave no trail, while Antoine Massey hopped on the ground. Meanwhile, that boy Wu kept it airtight, no thirst for life, just silence, and that's what scared him the most, cause when they man disappeared that clean, he got disciplined. That's when the whisper started. Word on the streets and from behind the badge was that Derek Wu Groves had people. Folks on the outside keeping them fed, housed, maybe even moving them around. Officials ain't have no leads, so they start pointing fingers in every direction. Even Wu's own family got caught up. His aunt, Jasmine Groves, went on WDSU. She said she want her nephew to turn himself in. She praying they don't use deadly force when they finally do catch up to him. You could see it all in her face. Fear, hope, heartbreak. That was blood talking.
Just think about how horrible OPP have to be if you have more of a settled mind with him in Angola.
Groves calls on her nephew to turn himself in, out of a priority for his safety.
Let's stop this. Once again, I'm going to tell you why he ain't turning himself in. Look, 2nd-degree murder, 2 counts. Attempted 2nd-degree murder, 2 counts. That's 4 bodies. That's 4 attempts. Come on, bro. Stop playing. That man ain't turning himself in, bro. I'll do the run too. Man, you the rest of your natural born life you gonna spend behind jail. And you 20-something? Boy, stop.
So in my heart, I just feel, and I'm praying to the Lord, he have him covered and protected, and I pray that they don't try to kill him.
Jasmine told the news her family ain't know where Derek was at. Since the escape, it's been nothing but a nightmare. Days dragging by. Every phone call feel like it could be that call. Then she dropped a bomb. And law enforcement took Wu's mom from her house against her will. Marshals pulled up hard, snatched her up, questioned her like she was hiding her son. They ain't arrest her though. They just leaned on her, trying to shake the tree, see what fall out. It was down bad for that shit. U.S. Marshals confirmed they did hit the mom's house, but they ain't say much else. Whole thing smelled like pressure tactics. Apply heat to folks he loved, hoping he cracked. And through all that, the internet wasn't clowning. This time, folks was actually showing sympathy. Some even posted about Wu's grandmother. Said she died at the hand of a crooked cop back in the day. That crooked cop and Davis. People bringing that up like it was a reason to understand why he don't trust the system, why he keep moving in silence. Law enforcement, they ain't feel none of that. They still pushing the idea that Wu was violent, dangerous, got nothing to lose, trying to frame him like a walking time bomb. Truth is, they just mad they can't find him. And the only reason Wu was still in jail to begin with, delays. If the court would have sentenced him after his October 24 conviction like they were supposed to, he would have already been in Angola, locked down tight. But his lawyer got hit with a suspension. The judge dipped out, recused herself, but Wu just sat, waiting in place with broken doors, blind cameras, and sleepy guards. It gave him time. He took it. By week 3, the streets talking like it's folklore. You heard Wu still out? Ain't no way that boy in the city. He probably wearing a beard, got dyed hair, sitting next to you on the bus, and you wouldn't even know. That's how cold this game is played. Even officials had to admit it. One of them said his face is everywhere. Maybe he got facial hair now. Maybe he changed his hair color. But he tall. He can't hide that.
His face is definitely out there. So perhaps he has grown some facial hair, perhaps he has changed the color of his hair, but the one thing he can't change is the fact that he's a very tall individual.
That boy Wu got them people guessing now, just tossing out maybes like darts at a board. Cause facts, they don't got none. They said he likely still in Louisiana, but with all them safe houses, backwoods, and folks that don't talk to cops, ain't nobody sure of nothing. And while all this playing out, the other escapees that got caught, they start settling up in Angola. Cold metal beds, razor wire fences, the real deal. Family members finally hearing from them again, but only behind glass or through phones. One by one, they fall back into the system. But Wu, that boy's still out here. Now here's where the system shows its face. After he escaped, prosecutors and even witnesses in that 2018 Mardi Gras double murder case, they vanished too. Left town out of caution, they said. Behind the scenes, it looked like they expected blood. Like they thought Wu was gonna circle back, settle some scores. It was almost like they wanted the public to expect violence. So if Wu ever did get caught and they let off rounds, they could say it was self-defense, setting the stage for a headline instead of a trial. See, this ain't just about a jailbreak. It's about what happens when a man spends years fighting the same charges across 4 different trials with dirty court delays and no solid evidence. It's some shaky witnesses' lips and IG clout posts. It's about how a dude can be guilty before he even sentenced, held in limbo while the clock ticking, and when the system don't move, he do. Derrick Groves, aka Wu, ain't no saint, but this ain't no fairy tale either. He did what a lot of folks thought about but never did. He slipped through the cracks and disappeared into the wind. Ain't no clout chase, ain't no live stream, just one blurry walk down Barone, then nothing. And now the streets watching, officials grasping, his family praying, his name ringing. 21 days deep and still not a whisper louder than the silence he left behind. The system say he a monster. His people say he a man pushed too far. And the truth is out there somewhere, still walking.
Man, that boy Derrick Groves doing the race, bro. Hey, more power to him. Hey, make sure you get in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Hey, buddy, hey, he's smart. He's out the grid for real.